my name is Krisha. I am 20 years old, and today I don't have makeup on, nor do I plan to put makeup on. Today, I am going to be showing you my makeup collection and how I organize it. A long story goes into this setup. I used to have all of my makeup in a 3-drawer situation that you can buy at Target, and I loved that setup. I had everything perfectly organized how I liked it. The problem is that it was a pain and a half to travel with. To get it from my apartment to my house, back to my apartment, even though it sounds like it shouldn't be that big of a deal, it literally was. And then there was no thought that if I wanted to travel, I had to make a separate pack. I needed a new setup that really worked, and since I want to start traveling to do other people's makeup, I'm gonna need all of my stuff on hand. So this is where this idea really came into play. Originally, I was planning on getting a toolbox like the ones you get at Harbor Freights or Home Depot. My dad and we looked around. My dad had the idea of going to Dick's Sporting Goods and looking for a tackle box that they use for fishing, and we did. And that's actually what we ended up with. This is the one I have. I'll put what the name of it is in the description down below. My tackle box is by the company Plano. I really love it. It fits all of my stuff really easily, very well. Everything is snug at this point. Like, it's perfectly organized, all the stuff I have, which is kind of forcing me to not buy as much makeup and to really go through all of my stuff, which I have been doing, which was the goal all along. So yeah, let me show you what I got. So this is my case. I'm gonna start with the outer pockets first, and then we can go on to the inside. So what I love about this case is that you can choose between these two straps, and you have a shoulder strap. But what's so cool is that they have these straps right here, so you can literally, it's easy to just pick it up and like throw it around if you need to, even though I don't know why you would need to. So as you can see, there are 3 sets of zippers right here. This first one is to this pouch right here, and this is where I keep all of my eyeshadow palettes and also my ColourPop face palette that I made. Also in here are my wedge sponges. Just have all of my large palettes, and this is quadruple lined with quilting batting, and that is because I want this to be extra protected. So let's move on to the sides. Now first, on this side, in this pocket we have all of my sponges. At the moment I have 4. It's time to wash when all the sponges are dirty. And then under here, in this pocket, I keep my makeup wipes. Right now I'm using the Simple wipes. So moving on to the other side, in this top pocket I have extras. So my sister gave me her Coty Airspun. This I keep in here. The Fit Me loose powder I keep in here. I keep the Patrick's powder in here. These are just stuff I don't normally use, but I know would work well on other people. And then Allison got me a million Lash Paradises for my birthday. So I'm all stocked up. These are just extras, and this is where I keep them. And then this bottom pocket are my cleaners. So these are brush cleaners and sponge cleaner. If you want to see more about my brushes and sponges, you can go to my makeup brushes and tools video. And now we're gonna go into the main pocket of this whole thing. So on the bottom of the bag is like that child foam mat, and this is just to add more support to everything. These are more patches. These are mermaid decals for when I'm mermaiding and I want to get a little fancy. So yeah, this is the bottom, and I'm going to show you each of the tiers on their way up. So this box is the biggest box. It goes on the bottom of the bag, and this is my mostly face stuff compartment. So in here I have, this compartment is for setting spray. This one I made for Fix Plus. I just threw this, like I have my face sprays, and then I normally I don't really have a way of putting the foundations together. What it kind of looks like is by literally just type. So these are stick foundations. I put the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour wears together. I put the Maybelline 24 hours together. This entire compartment are all concealers. This one, these are like oldies but goodies. About a year ago, the Maybelline Dream Mousse liquid and the MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. This was my holy grail. I would use this as concealer and I would use this as foundation. But I grew out of it, and then all my primers are here, and then pretty much these are just foundations I have just to throw them in a compartment, and so this goes on the bottom of the bag. So next, this is actually in the Sweetener World Tour safety bag that we brought to the Ariana Grande's concert. This bag are all basically pencils and cylinders. So I have everything brow in here, and that's why you see the one pomade. So all my brow stuff is in here, all my eyeliners, my mascaras, literally my everything that's in a tube goes in here. And this fits perfectly right next to the other box. So the next thing to go in is this box. It's pretty flat. And also I lined the bottom of this too with quilting batting. My nails are really delicate, so I need help opening these. And these are all things that are in compacts. So I have a blush in here, my other blush broke, I have bronzers, highlighters, and then this face powder that's in a compact. And these just fit perfectly in here. I may put some glitters into this compartment because they might fit, but otherwise this is how that all fits, and this goes on top of the other one. And this one next to go on top, now this is all glitters and loose pigments. So this, as you can see, this whole side are all glitters. These are loose pigments, glitters, all that fun stuff. And then my Stila liquid eyeshadows, I got this MAC one that's really good. I have my glitter glue in here, and this helps all my glitters stay organized because they're mainly by type and brand. Then next to go on top of all of that is lipstick. And so this is how I organize all of my lipstick. In here I have my only gloss. It gets its own compartment. These are all really dark purples. These are all my nudes. These are all like liners and stains or whatever. These are all reds, and these are all weird colors. And I organize them this way. Mainly my favorites are always in my purse, so this just keeps the rest of them really organized. I do use the rest of these, but not all the time. And then the last thing to go on top is literally, this is my miscellaneous section. So my lashes are in here, so my lash glue and my lash tweezers are in here. Loose powders are in here, and that's because they were too big to fit into any other compartment. And then these tiny eyeshadow palettes, they also stay in here. Like here's the NYX rainbow one. And so if anything doesn't really fit in any of the other compartments, they will probably go in here.
So then this is my first ever brush holder, and this is by IT Cosmetics, and I mainly put the brushes I don't use in here but want to keep. And then on top of that goes my main brush case by Jaclyn Hill x Morphe. These are all the brushes I use pretty much every single time I do a makeup look. And because I have a lot of brushes, I gotta smush them all back together. Right, and that goes on top of the other one. Last to go in there usually is my fan. That's it. That is my makeup collection. I really am proud of the progress I made with makeup. Recently on my Instagram, I posted a picture of makeup I did a year ago versus makeup I've just done. And it's so cool to see my growth, and I'm so happy that not only do I have these products, but I have the knowledge to use them well. If you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button, and if you guys like me, please subscribe. Make sure you hit the bell notification. Please hit the bell notification because I film when I can, edit when I can, post when I can. I try at least to get something up every week, but never at the same time. So yeah, and thank you so much. Have a great night.